Pluto is no longer classified as a planet, and I'll tell you why. First off, what is Pluto? Pluto is a small dwarf planet on the edge of the solar system in what is known as the Kuiper Belt, which consists of 1 trillion or more comets from Choi 2016. Pluto is so far out, it takes 248 years for Pluto to orbit the Sun. It's from the Smithsonian. And that's what is Pluto, which is on my second slide. On my third slide, I talk about the first reason why Pluto shouldn't be classified as a planet. Because there are 4 other planets just like it in our solar system. There are 4 other dwarf planets. Eris, which orbits at 557 years beyond Neptune. Ceres, which orbits at 4.6 years between Mars and Jupiter. Hamu, which orbits at 285 years and has 2 moons of its own, despite being so small. And Makemake, which orbits at 300 years, and that is also past Neptune. So if we classify Pluto as a planet, well, then these other 4 need to be classified as planets as well. They are also around the similar size. So on to the next point, I talk about size. On my 4th slide, I talk about how the Moon and Pluto are similar size. The Moon has a radius of about 1,079.4 miles. Pluto has about 738.38 miles. And the surface area of the Moon is 0.04 Earths. The surface area of Pluto is only 0.035 Earths. In fact, the country of Russia has more of a surface area than the dwarf planet of Pluto. On to my third point is the orbit. Now, on my 5th slide, you can see there's a map of the solar system, and the main planets orbit in a relatively flat orbit. They fluctuate from 1 to 3 degrees. Pluto orbits at 17 degrees, as you can see on that map. This is wildly erratic, as well as the other 4 dwarf planets orbit at more than 3 degrees. As well, and then Pluto, its orbit goes very close to Neptune, Not close enough to collide, mind you, but closer than most planets orbit each other. For these reasons, Pluto can't be classified as a planet. If we classify Pluto as a planet, we have to redefine what makes a planet. Is it size? Is it distance? Is it orbit? There are many planets outside our solar system that we'd have to reclassify. Would we have to reclassify those 4 dwarf planets as planets as well? We would have to. Because if we classify Pluto as that planet, we need to classify those 4. This could be a major bump in astronomy and a major headache for scientists. It's much easier to just classify Pluto as a dwarf planet. I hope this could help convince you why Pluto should remain classified as a dwarf planet. It is too small, its orbit is too irregular and too close to others, and there are too many other planets like Pluto that aren't classified as planets as well. That's why Pluto should only be classified as a dwarf planet.